here with Sacred Insights 101, ready to do your reading for July. The very first card that you get is from the Divine Director, talking about a divine intervention. An intervention is coming for you. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Know that. And Archangel Michael comes up to say, trust it. Trust in heaven, trust in spirit. This is the divine masculine of our Creator is stepping in with some intervention. He wants you to know that happiness is your purpose and he's helping to get you there. There's an intervention happening. So Archangel Michael is saying to trust it. It feels like some of you may be going through a hard time because you got two cards saying that all is well and everything is happening just the way it's supposed to. That kind of sentiment typically comes in when we're not really happy with where we are. We're wanting to be further along, or we're wanting to be somewhere other than where we are. Maybe you've been trying to get to a certain place in your life for quite some time. Maybe you've been looking for a job for quite some time. Maybe you've wanted to have a relationship move along, you know. Maybe you've been dating for a long time and you're wanting to get married and it's just taking longer. It feels like things are just taking much longer than you're wanting. And so these two are coming in to say everything, divine timing, divine order. There's an order to things. Divine timing is at work. So the Divine Director is coming in to say there isn't an intervention happening. Part of it is this reading to let you know that everything is right where it's supposed to be. Trust it. When you ask for something, sometimes, you know, when you place your order in a restaurant, the first thing that happens is they have to go back and you know, get out all the ingredients, break the eggs, you know. Cooking can be a big mess in the kitchen as you're preparing the food, kind of thing. It's like the food is being prepared. It just is taking longer than you maybe you're just kind of ready to eat now. You're ready to be there. You know, maybe you take a long trip and it's a long trip and things happen and the car breaks down and now you got to fix the car, but things happen along the way. But you are on the right track and everything, you're right where you're supposed to be. You're right where you need to be to get to where you want to go. This is actually good news. This is very good news. Much better than getting news like by contrast saying, okay, you're way off track. If you're taking a trip, you know, to the next state and find out that you're way miles in the other direction, that's not what they're saying. They're saying you're on the right path, just keep going. Everything's going, everything is right the way it needs to be. There's an order to things. Look past the illusion of what might look like challenges now, or the, you know, feeling like you're just never going to get there. You will. There's a process to things. There's an order to things. You're on the right path. Hidden blessings that you will soon understand. Like once you get there to where you're going or where you're wanting to go, we're talking to a lot of Librans, so there could be lots of situations that this makes sense for. Just basically something you're wanting that's not here yet. And there's a frustration energy. So Archangel Michael saying, trust it. Everything is right the way it's supposed to be. There are hidden blessings that you will soon understand. So it's like once you get to where you're going, you'll be able to look back at this time and go, oh, okay. It had to go that way so that this could happen. Have you ever experienced that? To where you can turn around and go, oh, okay, now that makes sense. That had to go like this so that I could get here. which is everything I wanted, along with some additional surprises. So just remember to breathe. Just keep breathing. Just breathe through this period where like patience is called for. Yeah, this frustration energy is not, it doesn't, all it does is stress you out and hurt you. So this frustration, so just trusting in heaven, detox, kind of purify. You know, water is really cleansing. Drinking water, swimming in an ocean, swimming in a lake, showers, anything with water to purify this, any frustration energy that might be building up in you for this not, for the situation being what it is right now and not exactly what you're wanting in this moment. You know, it's a little bit like chop wood, carry water. Now's the time. It just is what it is. You're right where you're supposed to be. You're just not quite there yet, but it's coming. So trust it. Get excited. Let it be healing to get excited about where you're going. There's a freedom in where you're going. There's a freedom in accepting what is as a step to get where you want to go, and just sort of relaxing into that, knowing that you're on the right path, that you're in the flow of the river, the flow of the universe. You are in the flow of the universe. Sometimes things just take, timing is not up to us. So there's some healing and some freedom in this for you, given what is right now that might be taking a little bit longer, because there's something over here that requires your attention. Even if it's not fully a passion of yours, it requires your attention in terms of the whole bigger picture and you getting to where you want to go. So see if you can look around, if this resonates with you, if this reading resonates with you, where you're just ready for something that you've been wanting for some time now. See if you can just sort of get creative and just accepting what is, and how you can find happiness in the moment. How can you find the blessing in the situation as it is right now in this moment? Finding the blessing in the moment. Yes. Yes, trust spirit. Yes, you're right where you're supposed to be. Yes is also the answer they're saying to some of you who have a question. The answer is yes. Yes, you will get there. Yes, use this time to maybe find some other things that you enjoy doing. Make the best of it. It's a bit like waiting in line. It's taking longer than you want to take. You can listen to some good music. You could get on your phone and surf the internet for something that you've been curious about. You could strike up a conversation with somebody in line. There's all kinds of things you can do in the moment while you're sort of being patient, breathing, and waiting for this thing to work out in the divine timing. You're also getting a couple inspirations for you. The activist Mother Teresa came in for you, and also St. Francis, inviting you to spend some time with animals, help others, right? As an activist, everything about Mother Teresa was helping others. See if you can find some of that to do. Let that be your focus, versus anytime you find yourself frustrated that it's not what you're wanting, is not here yet. Finding happiness in the moment, one way to do that is to spend time with animals. Another way to do that is to help someone else. Help someone else with something. You also got this heaven is watching over you. This is the last card that I have for the reading, but it doesn't mean it's your final card necessarily. For some of you, this will resonate that someone on the other side is with you. heaven is watching over you. This is from your guardian angels, but it's also from loved ones. For those of you that may have loved ones on the other side, they want you to know that they're with you. This idea is coming up in lots of readings. It came up in the second half of the annual reading too. This veil, I think, between the living here and those that have passed over, I think that veil is thinning, and there's an excitement from those who have passed over to let you know that they're with you on a sort of almost like a clearer frequency. That's what they're saying. A clearer frequency. So know that you're being watched over, know that you're loved, know that they're with you. For those of you who have loved ones on the other side, they're with you. Okay, hang in there, you guys. Make the best of the time that you're in right now. Find things that make you happy while you're, all is well. Everything's right where it needs to be. Just remember to breathe. Get yourself in the moment. You could also write about things. Did I hold this one up? Write about things. Oh my goodness, this card is coming up a lot as well from Teote. Is just saying, write about it. This one is also coming up in many, many writings. There's something about this. There's something about the, from the mind through the hand to the paper, through you, out to the paper for spirit to see, for the energy of those words on the paper. Your eyes then see it on the paper. There's something very powerful about writing what you're wanting. So you can do some freehand writing and let spirit communicate through your hand to you. You could do some freehand writing for loved ones on the other side. They can come through and send you messages that way. They're also writing, inviting you to write down what are 5 things that you could do right now that would make you happy while you're in this energy of just sort of waiting for something to manifest that you've been trying to create. Writing is really powerful. Okay, you guys, hang in there. Have a great July. Until next time, take really good care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you soon.